Hi folks, I'm Nathan with Two Guys in a Ride. Rubrail and I are here at the St. Cloud Sports Show, and we're here with Luke, and we're here with a beautiful pontoon behind us. So Luke, tell us what we have behind us.
You know what we got behind us is a 2022 Tahoe LTZ, 26 feet long, and it's the VRB. So it's got a versatile rear bench on it. So when we get up top, we'll kind of show you what that's all about. Kind of just some unique seating options.
Okay, so in the first thing I notice is, you know, when I look at a pontoon, are the actual pontoons itself. So you've got a small about inch so shelf that runs almost the entire length of the pontoon.
Yeah. Yep.
So is that for function or design?
Little bit of both.
Okay.
The main thing that's going to be for is if you get up close to a dock or something like that, it's going to protect that pontoon so it doesn't smash your pontoon in and give you a little extra protection.
So tell us what this is.
So that's going to kind of be the splash guard for the pontoon.
Okay.
And the one nice thing that Tahoe does, you can kind of see, it's built right into the pontoon. It's not welded on the side. It's not, so it makes it solid. You know, you hit something or something, it's going to.
It is. It's not welded underneath. That's all part.
That's all part of that pontoon. Yep.
Wow. And it's on all three pontoons.
Yes.
Okay. Now I also noticed going down the sides of the outer pontoon, or the inner pontoon. Sorry. Okay. You've got kind of a deep, almost it's a concave wall. Is that for stability?
So that's actually it's a lifting strike. Okay. So it's actually brings the pontoon up on plane faster. Gets it up on top of the water just like if it were a boat or something like that.
Okay.
You know how they plane out? Right. It'll just cause this pontoon to plane out a lot faster.
Oh, obviously this must be a nav light.
That's going to be a nav light there, yep.
Okay, and then this must be actually just some like forward headlights?
Yeah, almost like the docking lights, yep.
Okay, and then this is just for design.
Just an accent light.
Looks good.
Yep.
It's accent. It looks really good. I do like the smooth side.
That is one of the unique features that Tahoe has is, you know, a lot of pontoon companies put the rails and everything on the outside. Tahoe hides them on the inside and they give you just a smooth finish. So it just is a sharp looking boat.
That's what I'm going to say. To me, it looks sharper. It looks more upscale.
Yeah. Yep.
So, okay, let's talk about your tie points. So you've got one here that you can pop up. Then you've got another here. Because if you're docking at a you know, on the side of a dock, you want a couple points to tie off.
Exactly. And the nice part about these retractable ones is you aren't going to catch your foot on them when you come off. Because they're going to go down. You come off that, you're not worried about catching toes or kids tripping and falling.
That never feels good. Okay, coming down here, I do like this little bit of, I don't know if that's stainless steel or chrome, but looks really nice.
Yeah, it just kind of accents that pontoon.
Right,
nice.
yeah. All right, so coming to the back, let's talk a little bit about what size motor you got here.
So this one's going to have a 200 Suzuki, and then it's to match the boat. You know, most boat motors you see out there are black. Yeah. This one we went with a white motor, just to accent that boat, and it just really fits and looks really sharp.
It kind of pops a little bit, doesn't it? So, okay, now you've got a swimming ladder here, okay, and that just, it's a telescoping one. Yep. So it just pulls out and telescopes down, okay, and you got the middle pontoon is underneath, so you're not worried about stepping or hitting on that or anything.
That's what Tahoe does nice. They extend their deck over the pontoon, so you don't have to worry about tripping and falling off the boat, or if you're jumping off, not making it far enough and catching yourself on that pontoon and getting hurt. I know you got a spot to, I don't know if there is a fish finder there, if that's part of the gauge package, but it would be a fish finder mount right there. I mean, you could put a transducer on there. You've also got these tie-off points right here, which are nice for the back. Okay, I do like the flooring. You know, older pontoons always had carpet flooring, which after a while, I mean, they're a pain to keep clean, and then after a while they fade. So tell us what this is. So this is kind of a weaved vinyl flooring. It is very easy to keep clean. You don't have to worry about, you know, if you get sand on it, track water on it. You can just take a hose, rinse it off, wipe it off. It comes clean very easily and very easy to clean.
Yeah, I bet it is. It's also got a soft feel to it. I bet if you were barefoot,
yeah, it's very
you have
comfortable.
a little bit of a cushion, kind of like an insole in a shoe. Okay. In the back, you've got a customizable seat, and we'll see that a little bit more when we get on top. But I like that they got the little railing around it too. You can actually stick your feet through there and sit on the side for little kids.
You can, yep. And the one nice part about that railing is in Minnesota, if you don't have that railing on, nobody can sit on the back of the pontoon when it's moving. So you got to have that railing on. It's a safety feature, yep. You know, to make sure that you're safe, and you can kind of see the little chain that'll go across there, so you're good to go.
All right, let's walk around this side. So you've got another mounting bracket on the bottom here. That could be for any number of different pieces. Looks like it's been pre-drilled for a number of things.
Yep.
Do you know what accessories you could?
I mean, you could put just about anything in there. If you're going to put a live well or, you know, another fish locator or something like that, you could mount it right there.
Yep. Just lots of spot to add things to if you need it. Okay, let's just step inside here. Okay, so let's just start with the front here. Oh, it's a spacious area.
It is. It's a very spacious area, and it's the ultrafine vinyl from Tahoe. So I mean, you can it's nice and smooth. You've got some darker stuff on there that's kind of a cool touch vinyl, so it's not going to get hot or anything on you. And then you've got, unique to Tahoe is
interesting,
the aluminum frame. There's about a 1/4 inch gap all the way around, so you get some air and stuff through there. So if you put a wet life jacket or something like that, it's going to dry out for you.
Okay, so basically, I'm assuming the rest of the storage is maybe the same, but this is all open.
Yeah, yep, absolutely the same throughout the whole boat.
So instead of having, okay, I can only fit something this size, if you wanted to store something longer in here, you've got got that way to do it, and it's got enough posts in there that it's not going to fly all over the place.
Yep.
Very interesting. That is really unique. Usually you see compartments down there. Okay.
Yep.
So, and then this, of course, pulls up, does same thing, right? Just more additional storage area. Now you've got some speakers for your sound system. They're kind of placed all over, but I'm looking at these big ones right here. There's one here. I think there's one behind me here. There's another one across from me, and then underneath where Rob is. But that is, the thing I noticed is how deep the chambers were. So the speaker's back here, and it's got a long, so it must produce some pretty good bass.
Yeah, produces very good sound. Yep, and this one actually has even got a sub in it.
Okay, wow. In addition to that, so I mean that's usually it's just a speaker.
Yeah, no,
right? This has actually got some cone design to it.
Yep,
so
gives you a real good sound on the boat.
Okay, you've got some really nice ambient lighting in here. See, I mean it's underneath. And then you've got it in the speakers as well.
Yep, in the speakers, even lit cup holders up there.
Cup holders as well. So up here you've got one, you got 2 cup holders here, but then you have this additional movable one, right? That you can just take out and put it at, because it just clips into the back here. Now, an interesting thing that I see is underneath where I'm sitting, underneath right over there, it's recessed.
Yeah.
Typically, you see it's much more flat.
Yeah. Yep.
So what's the purpose? I can think of a couple of reasons why you do that, but what was their reasoning, do you think, when they put that in there?
Comfort.
Yeah.
You know, you're not sitting straight up and down. You can actually kind of relax.
Yeah, you can put your legs backwards a little bit, which is nice. That's unique. Now, there is a small cubby hole or something. I can't quite see it all the way. It looks like a little cubby hole right down in here. Is that just another storage area?
Just a little storage area for your phone or something like that. Yep.
Okay. Then you, of course, have got some lighting back here. Yep. And then how would you get into access to the center console for wiring or whatever?
Just this slides right out.
Okay. Yep. Slides right out. Wow. Okay. Nice low-cut windshield. It's already got a smoked glass appearance to it. Ooh, this is a fun area for me. Okay. Let's talk about what we have going on in the driver's center. You're starting down here.
So we've got the Fusion 670 audio system. Okay. So that controls as the speakers we're looking at. It's an absolute awesome feature. You can put satellite radio on it. You can do Bluetooth, AM, FM. It's got it all.
Okay. Now up above, of course, you got an RPM gauge. You've got a fish finder in the middle, right, from Garmin, which I'm assuming probably does more than just fish finder stuff.
Does a little bit more, yep. Okay. Gives you a few more options, some navigation, things like that you can see where you're at out on the lake.
Okay, and then looks like we have a trim gauge on the top, and then you've got your. Am I seeing that right?
Yep. So you're gonna have a trim gauge on the top, right to the right of the Garmin there, and then you've got your the larger one is your volt and your fuel, so you know your battery and things like that.
Okay, and then this is just sort of like dummy lights.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, then down here on the far right, you have got, of course, just your ignition, horn. And then just your typical buttons where you have
your control center for all your lights and everything, your navigation lights, your exterior blue lights that we could see, the mood lights that we have inside here, and then also for the power bimini.
Oh, it's a power top.
So yep, that'll go up and down power, so you don't have to worry about catching your fingers or anything in it. It just does it on its own.
That is really nice. I've seen those before. I don't ever want to boat with one because I never want to change. Then underneath here, you've got must be a 12 volt and then USB outlets.
USB plug. So if you were to need to, it'll get you in to hook up to the audio feed.
Are they both USB, or are they one a 12 volt like a cigarette lighter style?
Yeah, one's a 12 volt and then one's a USB.
Okay, all right. Typical, throttle setup. With tilt and trim up here, and then just forward and reverse. Got a nice cup holder down there. I'm assuming the driver's seat will scoot forward, scoot backwards.
Yep, scoot forward, scoot backwards, turn, everything.
It'll turn. Yep. Okay. Does this part come up? Oh, sure. Which is just nice. It's a change of pace, but certainly if you're ever pulling anyone behind your boat,
you got a little bit of elevation to see.
Right. Yep. Okay, that's a nice view. Boy, oh boy. You've also got, now, are these built-in speakers?
Those are just kind of a design. Those are, just to make it look nice.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they were lights or speakers or, okay, it's first time. Now, over here you've got probably one of the biggest cubby holes I may have ever seen. And it is lockable. Okay, but it's very, very long. That's, but you might as well make use of the real estate, right?
Yep, you can put a lot of things in there.
Okay. You got the same beautiful lighting back here, and I'm assuming, let's just pull one of these up here, but it's all that same aluminum
storage
structure.
Yep.
That's really neat. It's a neat concept. All right. Now, you got cup holders galore, right?
Yeah, you've got cup holders everywhere.
You do have a closable gate if you have pets or whatever you want to keep out. And then down here, just some additional storage area?
Yeah, yep, a little bit of additional storage for you.
Okay, so if I were just to, I think I need to do both at the same time. Okay. Wow. So, you can never have too much storage as far as I'm concerned. All right, so tell us about this changeable seat.
So this is kind of a unique seat. It's absolutely awesome. So you can see you've got seating up here, seating back there, and then all you got to do is grab this. Gotta get over to the middle here. And now you've got
a nice sunbed.
Yep, you've got a nice area to do that. And then you can also fold it underneath. So then you get, you can kind of come underneath. This area will pop right up. And you've got, you can use it for storage. You can put this back underneath there. You don't have a huge open seating area.
That's really nice that they continue all that storage underneath there. Man, massive amounts of storage. And I mean, like this, it's got a nice recline for you to sit on. That is really neat. Now, you have what would it be, like a little safety rope here?
Little safety chain, because that to close that rest of that off.
Right. And does this, I mean, I noticed it has a swivel point, so does this actually move?
You could move it if you kind of, it's not real easy to move, but you could move it if you had to.
You can, maybe to get underneath or fix something or whatever, that does rotate up. Okay, man, but that is really, because this comes up this way.
That one comes up. You got a little changing station and everything here that you can fold up. You can see kind of in the bottom there, you've got the table and everything that we've got there, so that'll be custom mounted for you wherever you want it on the boat.
Okay, so when you order it, pick it up, that's when they'll put it in?
Then we'll put it in somewhere. So.
And then you can also store the cover. Well, you can store just about anywhere with the aluminum frame structure on it. Okay, but that is interesting. It does have a changing room. So then this folds out?
Folds out, and then it kind of...
I think it's clipped.
Everything else kind of comes down there.
Okay. So you do actually, so it's not a bathroom, but it is a changing room.
Yep.
And then, of course, I won't pull that up, but that one over there will pull up as well.
That'll pull up, and that's the battery. Your battery and everything is right there.
Oh. So. Hey, that's nice to have it out of the way and easy to get to for maintenance.
And this is just set up, that battery's set up for the show, so there'll be a nice battery box and everything in there for you.
Okay. Well, Luke, thank you so much for taking your time to take us through, this beautiful boat. I have 2 other questions for you.
Okay.
One is, if I wanted to buy this boat, where would I get it?
You know what? We are located up in Sauk Center, Minnesota, at Center Power Sports and Marine. We're right north 71, about 2 miles north of the interstate in Sauk Center.
All right. My last question is, what's the warranty?
Warranty? So Tahoe's got a 10-year warranty, bow to stern. So essentially everything you see that we're standing on up is 10 years. Everything that we're below us is got a lifetime warranty on it.
Wow. Okay. That's a good warranty. So, I can't argue with that. Well, Luke, again, thank you so much for taking your time. We sure appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.